brand new toys. So they want folks that participate in this system to be locked in with no means to get out. They're going to tell them what to do, how to do it, from the time they wake up to the time they rest. And if they have any challenges to what is being said to them, parties are going to shut off their access. And so they won't be able to swipe their hand with their microchip or their palm print. They won't be able to give them the retina scan. It will all be turned off until they comply. The good old quote-unquote mark of the beast from the modern global Babylon system. Folks like it. They choose to participate in it. They can't cry with the decisions they've actually made. And once they're in that system, with those digital handcuffs I'm speaking about now, once those things are broadly in operation, once in, they won't be able to get out. And they're crying about they don't have a choice. They do. They choose not to look for it. And some know the choice exists, and they still won't act. I'm not going to say that the Amexem-Moor-Empire is the only choice. I'm not even saying that we are the best choice. Definitely not the worst. And we absolutely are a viable alternative to the mental retardation that they're contracting into. However, again, as I say, they're grown. If they can spend the time to watch all the football games, all UFC matches, Housewives of this, the retard shows like Snowfall and Raising Kanan and Power and Empire and all the other mental retardation and the quote-unquote award shows, if they can spend the time to do that, then non-heterosexual can spend the time to investigate viable options and alternatives that are not having them contracted into the colonizing hostiles and the melanated puppets that have them into the global matrix of the international banksters. So, they're grown folks. I can't have empathy or sympathy for folks who choose not to act like they're grown. They have some good old-fashioned common sense. They know the math is not mathing. They're mentally lazy, cowardly, and look for the easy way out of stuff. Or they want you to do all the work, blaze all the trails, and then call when it's time to eat. They didn't fund the food, didn't help to cook the food, didn't set the table, and not even trying to take out the trash. But they want to have a sit down and get in on all the grub, get all that food in. Study, train, pull their weight. They don't want to do all that. They want to hand it to them on a platinum platter. These are the quote-unquote Moorish guys back in the day, where they said they wanted to get some paperwork so they can be sovereign. Paperwork? Really? That's supposed to provide you with sovereignty. So paperwork is going to maintain your ports, your bridges, and your tunnels. Take care of your snow removal. Oh, I see. So you want a piece of paper saying you're part of this quote-unquote Moorish entity, the newest nation of the month, whatever the case may be. And that's it. But you maintain no system for learning, no system for health, no means of organic diplomacy and governance. This is the mental retardation of our kith and kindred. And those that wear affairs are supposed to know better. They demonstrate that they don't. And quite frankly, I'm tired of having to clean up their mess. Because they make a huge mess. And the foreigners have all this foreign venue quote-unquote case law against them because they're retards. to make the job harder because they don't know language. They think they're experts. They think that they are masters of contracts, and their language betrays them. The colonizing hostiles are about to bring down the digital handcuffs and the digital chains. Come this autumn, the Truman Show is going to go from quote-unquote benign to overt malicious. And 99.99999% of our kith and kindred are not ready. And their quote-unquote leaders, the quote-unquote Pan-Africanists, the so-called Moorish leaders, are not even remotely close to having the clue. And those that hang on their every word are going down in flames because of this. We love them, but our hands are tied because they're grown. They can make their own decisions. Again, you don't have to like the decisions, and I know that we don't. However, they made the decisions. Whether we like it or not, it has to be honored. Whether we like it or not, we gotta deal with it and move on. However, key words are we have to move on. Our independence in our industries, commerce, and trade, via our organic diplomacy and governance, through our independent monetary system and policies, that is our priority for us and our babies.